Plenty of intensity and passion among the crowd today for this first knockout round match in the tournament. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. Now Marchionni. Palacio. Galoppa. Valdez. Penalised for that challenge. This looks dangerous.
Well, this is their first chance now to try out what they've been practicing at the training ground.
He's gone for it! The keeper, always the favourite there.
Well, it turned out to be a decent save, although I'm not sure how much the keeper knew about it, even if he was well positioned.
And he'll drive it here. That was a super ball in.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution. Well, isn't it refreshing to see a team begin like this, full of belief and confidence? They've already stated their intent. This is my kind of football.
Guarín tries one. It's a really good try, but no goal.
Oh, listen, I think you just have to praise his attitude. He's never afraid to have a go, and it doesn't matter from where.
Alessandro Lucarelli. Gobbi. Javier Zanetti makes the interception. It's through. Now the chance. It's a poor clearance. Here's Cambiasso. Gargano. Here's Kibu. Here's Samuel. Juan. Valdez. Nagatomo. Good run down the side. Now, what next? And now the counter-attack. 15 minutes gone in the first half. No, it was cut out. That's dangerous. Gobbi. And he's got quite a shot on him. There's the whistle and the flag's up. Just caught offside there. Alessandro Lucarelli. Gargano. Alessandro Lucarelli. Oh, atrocious tackle. Free kick given. Oh, what's coming here? It's a red card! Well, I'm sure the manager and the player will have some harsh things to say about that afterwards. But the referee has been decisive. And Gobbi. Gargano. Now he's ready for a shot. Gargano. That was well hit.
Well, you have to say there was an awful lot of power in that shot. It flew over the bar, but it was a very good effort nonetheless.
Guarín. Nagatomo. Now Guarín. Gargano. Free kick is given. He is off. At first viewing it didn't seem that bad. Bookable offence maybe, but the referee's gone for the red straight away. Inter looking at their options with this set piece. Free kick! It's blocked by the defender. Dogged defensive skills on display here. He sends it in, and a skillfully directed header. They've done it! Inter score the opener. A great corner, a good header.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Are the first to strike, Inter.
Well, that's their campaign well and truly up and running now.
Looking to carve open the defence. Can he now find a finish? That could have been really special.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Guarín, a fine display of slick passing. Here's Ricardo Alvarez. Could be a chance now. That never really looked on target. Paletta. Paletta. Here's Gobi. Here's Amauri. He plays it through. No, it's been cut out.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Now Guarín. Valdez. Gallopa. And here he comes. Picked it off.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Here's Guarín. Juan. Nagatomo. Only one goal in it here then, with the half-time break only 5 minutes away. Here's Marchionni. Tackle from an awkward angle. Referee says free kick. It's their second change of the game.
He was only one missed time challenge away from being sent off then, so you could say that is a very clever substitution.
Alvaro Pereira. Valdez. The whistle signals the end of the first half.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Just the one goal separates them then. It's 1-0. Caught offside, and I'm afraid the chance at the equaliser is gone. Gallopa. He can take the shot on here. Here's a chance. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red. Well, he's shaping up for a crack from here.
For someone whose confidence is high, this is a lovely position to have a free kick and a chance to restore parity. The keeper's got to get his wall right here.
The referee has given a corner kick. Both managers are making a substitution here.
Well, the manager has finally decided to take him off. I think that's more for his protection than anything else.
Gargano. This could be interesting. Cassano. Chance, and a shot here. It's in! And how important could that be for Parma? It is scintillating to watch.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo and purpose. It's really enjoyable.
So we resume with the scores back level.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Sloppy pass, intercepted. This is very pleasing on the eye. Here's Marchionni. Here's Obi. Chip through over the top. A chance! Rosie. It's opened up nicely for him. He decides to shoot. Corner. Ball in. It's not cleared very far. He's picked the ball off. Now there's an attack on. An opportunity down the side. Intercepted. Long pass forward. Straight offside then, free kick to the opposition.
He's just drifted beyond the last defender.
Juan, Guarín, Jonathan, Guarín, Alvaro Pereira, no, beaten to it. Now Obi. Marchionni, Alvaro Pereira, Juan, Alvaro Pereira, here's Guarín, Jonathan, now Guarín. Alvaro Pereira, here's Guarín, Jonathan, Ricardo Alvarez. And the shot from distance, and he couldn't put it away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that though.
Paletta. Cassano. The pass cut out. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. He's got in. It's on for him. Now Guarín. Campagnaro. Here's Guarín. Alvaro Pereira. Alvaro Pereira. Guarín. Vital interception there.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
No, that won't be finding its target. Obi. Poor ball that's intercepted. Marchionni. No, that's not going to make it. Paletta. So both sides acutely aware that one mistake could lose them this game. Guarín. Oh, he plays it long. He's latched onto it. He's onside. Strikes it. Puts it away. They've scored at the last possible moment. He was allowed far too much space.
Well, he knows that he doesn't have to drift into wider areas too much, and if he doesn't, his chances of a goal increase. Just seen the proof.
So, could this be the one that settles it?
Oh, that is such a big goal, but there's still time for another twist in this game. Nothing's quite certain about it yet.
Here's Marchionni. It's on for him. Oh, terrible challenge. Was it inside? The referee has pointed to the spot for a penalty, and not only that, further punishment, a yellow card. He's placed the ball on the spot and all is set. The distance, and he scores! They're back in business again! It was never in doubt.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
So, parity restored in the dying minutes.
Well, considering all the effort they've put into this, they deserve that from me, you know, but can't...
For those of you tuning in to watch tonight's big film, apologies, it will be coming your way, but not yet. We've extra time here at the football.
Well, I think the manager's going to be furious that his players didn't close that game down, and now who knows which way it's going to turn.
Well, they were convinced they had the match sewn up, so they won't be happy with conceding an equaliser so late in the game. The manager has to tell the players that now they need to switch their concentration and focus on extra time. He couldn't turn it in.
That's wonderful work down the flank there, and a great ball in. I mean, this could prove effective for them.
He knocks it in, and a header! No luck there.
That was such a good effort, despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
Paletta and Gobbi. He's onside here. It's an opportunity. Oh, mistimed lunge there. Gives away a free kick, and that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. Put him under pressure now. You just can't go around diving in for challenges like that. And he goes direct. That had a real sting to it.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Over the top. Gargano. Paletta. Tries to slide it past the defence. Guarin, who's imposed himself already on this fixture. Rossi. He gets his shot away. The shot was on, but he's bluffed his lines.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Well, the managers would be desperate to get on and have a word at this point, but in fact one of them is slumped in his chair. He seems to be suffering from mental exhaustion. Still level midway through extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic. Well, it's all very tight in that area. I think they should play a longer pass.
Great through ball over the top. It's come through to him nicely. Hits the ball. They've done it. That could turn out to be a huge goal for them. Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
I thought it was a decent move, but a really good finish. He had to work hard to shake off his marker, and he managed it.
They've got a precious one-goal lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Gallopa. Foul. Clearly. The player still down in need of attention, and the referee decides to show him the yellow card. It could have been red, in all honesty. Rosie. Here's Obi. Gallopa. Beautiful through ball over the top. Now Guarin. A chance! Guarin.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
Gargano.
This late on, they need to be pushing forward if they're going to get a result.
Could be a chance now. He created a great chance there.
And there's no doubt about that. That ball through was class, and it really warranted a finish to match.
Got it. This is lovely passing to watch. It's over the top. Gargano plays this forward. Obi. The whistle goes, and yes, it is the final whistle at long last after 120 minutes of football. As usual. Plenty of intensity and passion among the crowd today for this first knockout round match in the tournament. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. The teams then, Lazio against Milan. The linesman's kept his flag down.
Well, the passing is not quite the problem, they just need better movement if they're going to drag this defence out of position.
Here's Hernanes, Biglia. Great link up! To the back, Hernanes. And Montolivo.
Well, if they're going to trouble this opposition, then every single player has to contribute more. Their passing needs a serious lift.
And Kaka now in full flight. Candreva. Here's Christian Ledesma. The pass cut out. The ball's with Montari. Montolivo. It's come through to him nicely. And indeed it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul. Looks like he'll go direct.
Well, set pieces can play a big part in any game, and the opposition never quite know what to expect, so this is a time for imagination.
Keeper claims it. Abate, they're off on the counter. He's onside. Biglia. Got it. Emmanuelson. Good pass to the wing. We're in the 15th minute. Closer. It's true. He can take the shot on here.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
And he may want words and possibly a card as well. Yes, it's a yellow. Montari. Kaka looking to thread it through. Blatant foul there. And Milan with a set piece. He's gone for it! An excellent save by the keeper.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Here's Hernanes. Wonderful through ball over the top. Mexes. And he plays it to the keeper. Here is Closer. He's got in. Mauri. And the keeper's there to claim it.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Thwarted by some dogged defending. And we've barely had half of the first half. This is lovely passing to watch. Kaka. And he's going for it. What a reprieve that was. And Emmanuelson. Robinho. Hits the ball, and it's taken with some style. Milan break the deadlock. That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
Milan have the priceless opener.
Well, there's no sign of any first day nerves here. That settled them beautifully into their stride.
It's on for him. It's a nice one too. A chance! And the danger cleared away. Kicked off there. Wants to get this forward. Here's Hernanes. Intercepted. Only one goal in it here then, with the half-time break only 5 minutes away. No, that won't be finding its target. He's attacking down the flank. Plays this forward. Muntari beats him to it. Now Robinho. He's latched onto it, and a shot here. Fallen kindly. A fine stop by the keeper.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
A ball in. The whistle signals the end of the first half.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Just one goal, the difference between them. So we're underway in the second half. The deficit still very much there. Lazio against Milan. They're going to throw in a good area, looking for some support now. Can he now find a finish? The ball's with Mauri. It's come through to him. It's opened up nicely for him. Nicely fed in.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Hits a ball in. Now El Shaarawy. Robinho. This is promising. What can they make of it? Maybe now. He's got in. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Andre Diaz. Here's Hernanes. Ederson on the ball. Conco. And Ederson picked off the ball.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
He's onside here. Could be a chance now. No, it's been picked off. It's on for him. It's on for him.
Oh, that was such a good chance.
Tried to play it through. Here's Hernanes. Here's Klose. Here's Ederson. Christian Ledesma. Mauri. Here's Hernanes. Hernanes' cross.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Emmanuelson. Now through to Kaka. The assistant referee's flag was raised, just offside, good call. Here's El Shaarawy. Now the chance! That's a foul right on the edge of the box. Is it a penalty? Surely that's a penalty, and the referee agrees. He was nowhere near the ball there. This could see them move even further into the lead. He just needs to keep calm and to slot it home. Calm as you like. He puts them further ahead. He made no mistake from the spot.
That is how you take a penalty. No goalkeeper could have kept that out. It was a beauty.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts him in control now.
Got it. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Konko. Out of play it goes for a throw. Muntari. That is a cynical challenge. Mr. Referee, what do you reckon? Free kick. Well, it's a booking. No surprise, really. Have to agree with the ref there. Defender didn't get anywhere near the ball. No complaints about that. Here's Montalivo. Now Balotelli. Cut out in a promising position. Great chance for the counter. Mauri plays this forward. Onside. Cuts it out. So a free kick in a position of some promise. And he goes for it. Balotelli. Dived in recklessly. Free kick awarded. Out from the breast pocket comes a yellow card from the referee. Mauri, closer, wants to get this forward. Oh, stopped him illegally, that's a free kick. Mauri. Muntari. 85 minutes played. No, it's been cut out. Chance for a counter then. Kaka. Balotelli, creator of one goal already. The ball played out wide. Looking for width. Now, what can they do with this? Ball in. Floccari. Totally mistimed his challenge then and gives away a free kick. Oh, red card! Well, not the best of tackles, it's true, but surely that's a little harsh. He can't believe it. And I'm sure his manager too will have plenty to say about that afterwards. The referee blows his whistle for full time. There was a real tense... This the first match of the knockout round, and both sides arriving with plenty of passion. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. Totti. It's on for him. Arteta. Over the top. It's through. Here's a shot.
But just how wasteful was that?
Maicon. Kieran Gibbs. Santi. Another one! Good strike, but straight at the keeper.
Well, it turned out to be a decent save, although I'm not sure how much the keeper knew about it, even if he was well positioned.
Here's Borriello. De Rossi. Gervinho. Balzaretti. The ball's with Totti.
His awareness was found wanting there. The whole stadium could see that the way to go was wide.
Oh, he's lost it. Chance. Pjanic. And Gervinho. Rosicky. This could be interesting. And the shot from distance. It's blocked by the defender. Dogged defensive skills on display here. Hits a ball in. On his head! No, not quite.
Well, the defender was stuck to him like glue, but he got his effort away. It wasn't quite enough, though.
15 minutes have passed. Totti. Here's Pjanic. Chipped over the defence. He's got in. No, that won't be finding its target. Santi. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Balzaretti. Now Pjanic. Offside. And they've missed the opportunity to go in front. Vermaelen. Now Koscielny. Kieran Gibbs. Arteta. He hits it! Oh, so close!
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Here's Totti. The ball's with Pjanic. Totti. Good support. Picked off there. Wilshere. Great chance for the counter. Got it. Totti. Whacks it. What a save.
I think when you're in front of the goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Ball in. Podolski.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Can he now find a finish? Opportunity for a goal.
Oh, that was such a good chance.
The ball's with Totti. De Rossi wants to get this forward. Balzaretti. Who's he going to pass to? Still not cleared properly.
Listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Missed time challenge. Looked worse than it was. Free kick. Yep, referee's gone to his pocket. It's a yellow for a fairly careless challenge he didn't really have to make. Could have been another colour too. Certainly some sections of the crowd think red would have been more appropriate. Balzaretti. Here's Totti. De Rossi. That was a super ball in.
Yeah, and it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Here's De Rossi. Now Pjanic. Totti. The ball's with De Rossi. Caught him there, free kick. A free kick for Roma. And he goes direct. That had a real sting to it.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Flicks it over the top. Pjanic cuts it out. Through the middle he goes. Maybe a chance. And there is half-time.
Yeah, so far no goals, but it's a really decent game. The team are actually playing very well. They forced the keeper into making many good saves. I think the goals will come.
So, it's 0-0. Let's hope for a goal or two in the second half. Benatia. Intercepted. Rosicki. Wonderful through ball over the top. Here's De Rossi. Now Borriello, a chance. He created a great chance there.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
He sends it in. A decent try, but not good enough.
They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Sagna. He's looking to play it into the channel. That's clearly not what was intended.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front to go.
Sagna plays this forward. This is very pleasing on the eye. Arteta. Arteta! He's unlucky not to score there.
Yeah, he may have caught them by surprise, but it was always going to take something pretty special to score from there. Unlucky.
Kieran Gibbs makes the interception. Borriello makes the interception. And Totti. He's got in. Got it. Oh, that is an awful tackle. And that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. Put him under pressure now. You just can't go around diving in for challenges like that. Rosicky intercepts. Here's Arteta. Played just beyond the hour here. Sagna. Balzaretti cuts it out. Rosicky. Sagna. Here's Rosicky. And Arteta. Arteta! Just off target.
And it may have been ambitious, but he came so near to finding the net. I think that's unfortunate. They really can't afford to keep squandering their chances like this. I mean, these misses could prove costly. One goal could decide it.
He's latched onto it. Here's Totti. Through ball over the top. Flamini. And he couldn't put it away.
Oh, and he could have brought the game to life by scoring there. It's a real shame.
Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Cuts it out. Deliberate foul. Plays it back to the keeper. Balzaretti. Sends the ball wide. He's waiting here. Shooting chance.
Well, at this stage, I think if you command the ball, you may well command the result. Possession is the key factor now.
Balzaretti. He's onside. Sloppy pass, intercepted. De Rossi on the ball. Can he shoot? De Rossi, he parries it. No, he wasn't decisive enough.
Oh, he was way too tentative there. It was almost like he was too afraid to miss it.
He knocks it in. It's opened up nicely for him. Oh, stopped him illegally. That's a free kick. Definitely within range, this. And he's going for it. Nothing really to worry the keeper there. We're heading into the portion of the game where a winning goal would be a dramatic goal. Little time remaining on the clock. 90 minutes rapidly approaching. Destro. Mesut Ozil. Arteta. He can take the shot on here. Looking to carve open the defence. It was a good ball in.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Rossi. Here's Pjanic. Podolski.
Well, maybe they're settling for what they have because they're not going to score from there.
The ball's with Totti. Concedes a free kick with a ferocious tackle. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. You can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. A free kick for Roma.
Well, I think it might be a touch too far to have a go at goal, but I've been proven wrong in the past and maybe again.
And he has a go! And he plays it to the keeper. The referee has ended the second half with the scores level. Nothing to separate the two sides after 90 minutes, so we go into extra time.
Well, 0-0 is always that scoreline you don't really want at the end of a game, but I've really enjoyed this. It certainly hasn't felt like a scoreless one.
And he goes for it. He went for power there.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
It's on for him. Chipped through over the top. Ooh, dangerous pass.
Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
Podolski. Tries his luck. He so nearly exploited that mistake. A ball in. Header! No luck there. Budiso. And Maicon. Totti. Stayed on the ball. No, it's been picked off. Here's Rosicky. Rosicky. Arteta. Now through to Ozil. Podolski. Sagna. Here's the Rossi. Tries to slide it past the defence. Santi.
Oh, he's tried to lob it over the keeper, but he's just not got the elevation required. Yeah, and he certainly kept the keeper guessing with the lob.
Balzaretti. tried to play it through. No, beaten to it. Plays a long ball forward. Nothing to choose between these two sides, even after the first half of extra time here. All about stamina. Who's going to have that in the second period, I wonder?
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
Up goes the assistant referee's flag. And no wonder they look disappointed. There was a chance to take the lead there. Maicon. Arteta. Now Koscielny. Monreal. Great through ball over the top. Here's Burdisso. Santi. Completely mistimed his challenge then. Free kick given. And that was a late challenge that brings a yellow. Free kick! That had a real sting to it.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Well, the end result was such a shame, but what a great attempt to win the ball back and get a pop in at goal.
Here's Burdisso. Castan. Maicon. Now a chance to do some damage from out wide. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. Now he's ready for a shot. The ball's with Flamini. Here it is, picked off the ball. Strootman. Monreal plays this forward. Decent strike. They'll have a chance from this corner. Here's a ball in. Totti. Maicon. Totti on the ball. Flamini. Monreal. Nothing could separate the two sides after extra time, so the game goes into a penalty shootout now, where I think Lady Luck can play a major... We go into the penalty shootout, where even the nerves of experienced penalty takers will surely be tested.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
That's no problem. He's put it to the right side. Into the right side. Oh, the keeper makes the save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
It's time for the captain to show what he's made of. And as always, he's keen to take on that responsibility.
Well, they still have it all to do here. They're still behind, remember. Lots and lots of pressure. Can't miss.
It is in. They're still in the game. Will he be the one to end the suspense and put it away for the win? The fans on their feet as down comes the curtain on a true drama. A good win, a welcome victory, and through they go to the next round.
Well, they held their nerve in the end, and that was the difference between the two teams. I think the manager will be absolutely delighted with that performance.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast from me, John Champion, and my co-commentator Jim. This the first match of the knockout round, and both sides arriving with plenty of passion. This is John Champion, and with me our match summariser, Jim Begley. The teams then, Udinese against Juventus. He can surely line one up here. Basta. Here is Pinzi, here is Lazzari. Roberto Pereira, Silva. Picked off the ball. He can take the shot on here, and it's taken with some style. He gets his team off to a flyer.
Well, now that they've got their early reward for such a bright start, they have every chance of taking control of this match. They must push on.
Excellent work to intercept the pass, and then the finish too.
Well, you just can't give the ball away at the back like that, and in such a key area as well. That's exactly what they've done, and they've paid the price.
Udinese have the priceless opener.
Well, there's no sign of any first day nerves here. That settled them beautifully into their stride.
There's a shooting opportunity here, and he'll get the shot away here. The keeper always the favourite there.
Yeah, I'm sure he was trying to place it in the corner of the net, but he's not likely to score by firing straight at the keeper.
Bonucci. Here's Pepe. Giovinco. Could be a chance now. They're breaking out quickly here. Now Di Natale. Now the chance.
It was well read by the goalkeeper, and I always liked the goalkeeper who was happy to shout at you and let you know exactly where he was and in command.
Here's a ball in. Giovinco. 15 minutes into the first half. Danilo Laranguera. There's no respite for the defence, and they win another corner. Ball in. And now the counter-attack. Now Giovinco.
There just isn't enough movement for them. They're struggling to make a breakthrough.
Here's Vidal. Pepe shoots. He waited far too long there.
Oh, he was way too tentative there. It was almost like he was too afraid to miss it.
And he can't hit the target. Pepe. Tevez. Here is Kwadwo Asamoah. Plays this forward. Muriel. He plays it through. He floats it. Oh, what a goal! That is an absolute peach of a goal. It's a 2-goal lead now. He's a crafty so-and-so, isn't he?
And it was such a beautiful lob, deserved to find the net. The keeper was well beaten with that.
He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts them in control now.
Here's Pirlo. The ball's with Marchisio. Now he's ready for a shot. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Di Natale. Marchisio.
Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
It's through. Giovinco shoots. Vidal. Marchisio. No, that won't be finding its target.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Plays it back.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Roberto Pereira wants to get this forward.
Someone's got to get on the ball here. They need to get it into the box.
Picked off there. Silva.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Tevez. Here's Giovinco. Pirlo. Silva. He's got in. That's a trip. And Juventus with a free kick. Decent strike. Tries another one. And the danger cleared away. Good interception from the defender, and it's cleared for a throw-in. Through and still going. Muriel. And there is the referee's whistle to end the first half.
In my opinion, they're totally in control of this game, and they'll want to continue the second half in the same manner as they finished the first.
They lead by 2-0 at this point. So, a resumption of hostilities. Their lead still intact for the time being. Udinese against Juventus. It's come through to him nicely, parried away by the keeper. Steals the ball. Here is Pinzi. Roberto Pereira. Roberto Pereira. This is very pleasing on the eye. It's on for him. It's a throw-in. Pirlo. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? The assistant referee's flag was raised, just offside, good call. Lazzari. Here's Marchisio. Giovinco. And here he comes. Basta. Got it. Got it. Silva. Here's Vidal. Here's Pepe. 15 minutes of the second half played. Here's Marchisio. And it's directed clear. Bonucci. Marchisio. Here's Vucinic. Vidal. No attempt to play the ball, free kick, and Juventus with a free kick.
It's his expertise on free kicks which is hugely impressive, and the keeper will be a bit nervy now because he has no idea where this might be headed.
Well, that was really close, but you get nothing for being close.
Oh, look, I just think he didn't get the connection he was hoping for. Nearly perfect technically, but not quite on the mark.
And he wasn't far off.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Chance. Can he shoot? Bursting forward. It's in. The difference down to 1. Game on.
I wish I'd played with somebody like that. Just give him the ball and let him go on a run. What quality. Absolutely wonderful.
A memorable solo effort, that. The difference is down to 1.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Marchisio. He's making a good run here. He's on a real charge. He makes his way towards the penalty area. What's the referee's decision? Penalty, is it? No, it was outside the box. Free kick from an inviting position.
When you're on the training pitch, you see players knocking free kicks in from all angles, but this is when you're really tested. This is delivery time now.
Oh, that could prove costly.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Domitzi, Silva. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. This time the referee may decide that he has to take more action, and indeed it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul. The opponents need to somehow keep them out here. And he's going for it. Keeper claims it. He's got in. Lazzari. Basta. Domitzi. Danilo Laranguera. Roberto Pereira. This could be interesting.
Well, I think they're showing a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will certainly come in for some criticism. They need to keep the ball.
What a reprieve that was.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Marchisio. Looking to thread it through. Marchisio. Vidal. Here's Pirlo. Nicely worked. Now Giovinco. It was a good ball in.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Roberto Pereira. Basta. The lead, a narrow one, a fragile one, certainly vulnerable still. Winning this game would secure them a path to the semi-final. Cuts it out. Now Giovinco. Well, time is running out and he has no one to play it to. Here's Di Natale. Great chance for the counter. Lifts it over the keeper! Another chance! Vital touch by the keeper. And there is the final whistle. There was a real tense cup tie atmosphere before the match, but it's all smiles now. Deservedly, they advance to the... So, semi-final day, a time for willing hearts and strong minds. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. And here we have Inter against Milan. This is very pleasing on the eye. He shoots there. And Robinho. Here's Guarín. Juan. Ricardo Alvarez. Picked it off. Here is Montolivo.
Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
That's clearly not what was intended. Javier Zanetti. Now Ricardo Alvarez. Now El Shaarawy. Here's Balotelli. Now the ball crossed the line. The ball is with Montolivo. Can he now find a finish? Palacio on the ball. Javier Zanetti. And now the counter-attack. Cut out in a promising position. And Kaká tries to slide it past the defence. It's in! 1-0. He was allowed far too much space.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
Now Ricardo Alvarez. Javier Zanetti. Slides it through. Here's Montolivo. Javier Zanetti cuts it out. Booted to safety. Here's Kaká. And here's Kaká in full flow. Wants to get this forward. Muntari. Here is Montolivo. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Nagatomo. Juan. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? It's a throw-in. He's got in. It's on for him. Balotelli. Now Ricardo Alvarez. He decides to shoot. Well saved by the keeper.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
No, it's been picked off. Here's Ricardo Alvarez. 30 minutes played. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Could be a chance now. Here's a shot. They've scored. They lead by 2. That would have to go down as one of the sweetest strikes I think I've ever seen.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Montari on the ball. That's a throw. Robinho makes the interception. And indeed it is a yellow card. No hard feelings between the two players, but there was an air of cynicism about the foul. Ricardo Alvarez. He plays it through. He can take the shot on here. Fallen kindly. And the chance accepted with some aplomb. The deficit just down to 1 now. The keeper just didn't deal with it. And his team has paid the price.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They kick off only 1 ahead now.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Kaká. A chance! Kaká. Kaká! Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Oh, listen, to come that close was a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
A fine display of slick passing. Nagatomo feeds a long ball into space. No, it's been cut out. Balotelli. No, that's not going to make it. No, no way through there. It's on for him. No, didn't quite get the distance he wanted on it. They've scored! It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. It just couldn't have been placed any better. So we resume, and the gap is now 2.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them from trying to widen it a little further.
Mariga. The whistle signals the end of the first half.
Well, although they're ahead, they've been quite limited on the ball, really, for me. The fans will want them to open up a bit more, certainly get more width in their play, need more of an expansive game.
2 goals separate the teams then. It's 3-1 on the score sheet. Inter against Milan. Cuts it out.
Well, if they're going to trouble this opposition, then every single player has to contribute more. Their passing needs a serious lift.
Here's Kaká. Here's Balotelli. Mariga. This is lovely passing to watch. Got it. Robinho. Opening up some space now. Montari. Now it's a goal kick. Campagnaro. And Javier Zanetti. Guarín. Kaká. Montalivo on the ball. Deliberate foul. Here's Rolando. Juan. This is very pleasing on the eye. Campagnaro. Robinho. It's opened up nicely for him. Here's Javier Zanetti. This is lovely passing to watch. Nagatomo. Mexes. He played just beyond the hour here. Now Kaká. He's playing it through.
Yeah, they're just finding it hard now to produce that extra bit of craft that can make all the difference. That key pass.
Now Guarín plays this forward. Looking for some support. The low ball in. And Javier Zanetti. Javier Zanetti! The keeper, always the favourite there.
Yeah, he may have caught them by surprise, but it was always going to take something pretty special to score from there. Unlucky.
Guarín. Montari. He's looking to play it into the channel. No, beaten to it. Mariga. Got it. Incisive pass that. How about it? How about that? The difference down to one. Game on. Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Well, he did very well to get a shot away and score, because it's hard to take a pass on the move, but that was very tidy.
The difference is down to one.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
It's opened up for him, and he has scored! Surely that's it. A crushing blow at this late stage. He timed his run excellently.
Well, the run met the pass perfectly, and that's always tough for any defence.
Balotelli has completed his hat-trick.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
They now lead by 2.
To go 2 up, though, just allows that lovely bit of breathing space.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Palacio plays this forward. Chip through over the top. Here's Montalivo. Palacio! From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Mexes. Here's Montari. Now! The flag stays down. Keeper claims it. Robinho makes the interception. It's on for him. The pass needed to be better there. Looking to carve open the defence. Balotelli. Surely this time. Oh, yet
Unbelievable.
another goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. It's a poacher's goal.
All credit to the attacker there, but you have to ask questions of that defence. What were they doing?
They get us underway, now 3 goals behind. Inter looking at their options with this set piece. Wants to get this forward. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. He's got in. A long-range effort. It had the range, but not the accuracy.
Well, he's certainly not short on belief. I mean, another long-distance effort from him, but it's so hard to beat the keeper from that kind of range.
Kaka. The ball's with Montari. It had the range, but not the accuracy. And Samuel. This goes for a throw-in. Mariga. Nagatomo. The ball's with Palacio. Guarin. Now El Shaarawy. It's on for him. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved. There is the referee's whistle for full time. One giant step closer. It's the penultimate step. No place for the faint-hearted. On commentary duty, John Champion and Jim Beglin. And here we have Roma against Udinese. Roberto Pereira. Here's Merkel. Here is Lazzari. Now Merkel. Restarts with a throw-in. Here's Merkel. Here is Pinzi. Basta. And he's going for it. Narrowly over the crossbar.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled and now they've got to back it up.
Now Pjanic. Alexander Merkel plays it through on the volley. That's off target.
That was such a good effort despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there. Oh, this has been such a positive approach from them in the early part of this game. Everybody is programmed to get forward, and despite a couple of failed attempts, they are the better side.
Pinzi. Here's Pjanic. Now Merkel. Now through to Totti. Now he's ready for a shot. And he's there to cut it out. Roberto Pereira. Got it. Great chance for the counter. Here is Lazzari. Roberto Pereira. Basta. Now a chance. Balzaretti. Here's De Rossi. Here's Maicon. De Rossi. Balzaretti. The ball's with Pjanic. He's got in. Pinzi. Roberto Pereira. That's clearly not what was intended. Totti. Danilo Laranguera. Roberto Pereira. The ball's with Borriello. He plays it through. Intercepted. Basta. Muriel. Oh, it's been cut out. And Burdisso looking to thread it through. Here's Merkel. Roberto Pereira. Here is Lazzari. 30 minutes on the watch. Roberto Pereira. And Maicon. Here's Merkel.
Well, that came from a lack of vision. The space was out wide and yet he hit traffic.
Poor connection for that clearance. Referee in a good position to give the free kick. Benatia. Pinzi. Here's Merkel. Basta. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved. Burdisso. Now Pjanic. Here's Burdisso. Benatia. This is very pleasing on the eye. The cross ending up in the goalkeeper's hands. Here is Pinzi. De Rossi. It's come through to him. Possibility here. Now Merkel. Borriello on the ball. Maicon. And there is the referee's whistle to end the first half.
Well, this has been such a poor effort from both sides. The keepers have been more or less redundant.
So, it's 0-0. Let's hope for a goal or two in the second half. Roma against Udinese. Balzaretti plays this forward. Muriel. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Pinzi. Another throw in here. Here's Merkel. Roberto Pereira. Lazzari. Now a promising attack from a wide position. Roberto Pereira. He's gone for goal. And that was on target.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
Basta, and he belts it. That was really close.
Yeah, he may have caught them by surprise, but it was always going to take something pretty special to score from there. Unlucky.
Di Natale! He so nearly exploited that mistake.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Maicon. Totti!
Oh, listen, attempts like that really need the perfect contact, but he just didn't get it totally right. In the end, it was comfortable for the keeper. Oh, it's such a pity that, because it would have been a really, really stylish goal that he pulled it off.
Here's a shot! Just off target.
Oh, listen, to come that close is a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
Roberto Pereira. Looking to carve open the defence. Chance here! Borriello. Here's Totti. Terrible challenge. Oh, free kick. And that was a late challenge that brings a yellow.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
And he has a go. That had a real sting to it.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Concedes a free kick with a ferocious tackle. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red. Muriel. Basta. Muriel. Alexander Merkel. And now the counter-attack. Here's a chance. Wants to get this forward. He's onside here. Good opportunity for a cross here. Here's Pjanic. Balzaretti. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. It's on for him. Alexander Merkel. Here is Pinzi. Basta. Promising opportunity from the wing here. Muriel. Roberto Pereira. Lazzari. He's on a promising run. It's on for him. The ball's with Pjanic. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. No, it was cut out. Foul. Referee with an easy decision to make. Here is Lazzari. Now Pjanic wins a throw. Pjanic makes the interception. They're breaking out quickly here. Totti carried away. Di Natale. Free kick is given. Well, it's a booking. No surprise, really. Have to agree with the ref there. Defender didn't get anywhere near the ball. No complaints about that. Domici. He's got in. And it's too close to call. Winning goal for either side would be huge. Maybe it can come now. Lazzari. Here's Merkel. Roberto Pereira. And he'll go direct! Pushed away. Here's Gervinho. Borriello! Just straight offside then. Free kick to the opposition. Here's Maicon. Strootman. Pjanic. It's through. Lazzari. Well, the fans will be delighted by this as the referee blows his whistle for the end of normal time. They get more for their money. Extra time is coming their way.
Well, 0-0 is always that scoreline you don't really want at the end of a game, but I've really enjoyed this. It certainly hasn't felt like a scoreless one.
Chance! How about it? How about that? And the deadlock is finally broken.
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
A well-placed lob.
Oh, that was great to watch. It had to be an instant decision to lob the ball, and it just paid off perfectly. What a goal.
So we resume at 1-0. It's an opportunity. Goal! And how important could that prove to be for Udinese? That had real venom to it.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's on for him. Oh, he's lost it. Wants to get this forward. Pincy. Slides it through. Sloppy pass. Intercepted. Pjanic. Got it. Pincy. Secure in possession. Here's Di Natale. Loses out in a position of some promise. Maicon. Plays this forward. Strootman. Borriello, who's set up one goal so far, picked off the ball. Here is Pincy. Basta. Picked it off. The flag stays down. He's found space. Oh, flag up. Just offside then. He'd straight off the last man. The referee's assistant pretty alert. The referee blows his whistle to end the first half of extra time, and still nothing to choose.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Borriello. Marquinhos. Now Merkel. Here's Pjanic. It's on for him. And he couldn't put it away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
The ball's with Pjanic. Maicon. Maicon! Well, that was really close, but you get nothing for being close.
Well, look, his odds from that sort of range were never great, and yet he almost produced a very, very good finish.
Pjanic. A vital interception, that. Now Pjanic. Got it. Can he now find a finish? A shot. Really good try, but no goal.
Or maybe he just cut across the shot slightly and that made it track the wrong side of the post, but that's very unlucky.
Pjanic. It's opened up nicely for him. They're off on the counter. Now Pjanic. Cut out in a promising position. Pjanic. There is the whistle to signal the end of the second half of extra time, and the scores are still level. We now go into a penalty shootout where even the nerves of experienced penalty takers will surely be tested. Struck with some authority. It's time for the captain to show what he's made of. And as always, he's keen to take on that responsibility. The keeper stopped it.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
He's put it to the left side. A natural leader showing plenty of composure. The skipper stands up to the challenge. He's put it down the middle. That's in the left side of the net. He puts it in the left corner. He places it on the spot, steps back, pauses, looks fairly relaxed, but his heart must be beating like crazy. Denied by the crossbar. That's decided the game. This was a real team effort. Every player putting in 110% and deservedly advancing to the final.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast from me. So, hello and welcome for the very last time in this competition. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. Abate and Emmanuelson. Roberto Pereira. Basta. This is promising. What can they make of it? Can he now find a finish? It swung into the middle.
But just how wasteful was that?
The ball is with Montalivo. Here's Emmanuelson. De Jong. Montari. Plays this forward. Here's De Jong. Here is Montalivo. And Abate. Plays it back to the keeper. The ball is with Montalivo. Pinzi makes the interception. He's looking to play it into the channel. De Jong cuts it out. Montalivo. The ball's with Kaká. And a cross. Possibility for a shot. Muriel. Here is Pinzi. 15 minutes into the first half. It's through. Took him out. Free kick awarded. Well, it's a booking. No surprise, really. Have to agree with the ref there. Defender didn't get anywhere near the ball. No complaints about that. Will he go direct?
Well, this is their first chance now to try out what they've been practicing at the training ground.
And he'll go direct! And the keeper's there to claim it. And Emmanuels steals it. It's well cleared. Danilo Laranguera. Challenge poor. Foul called. He's gone for it! That was well hit!
Oh, it's miles away. Surely he knew he couldn't score from there.
De Jong. Here's Muntari. He's onside! Now Merkel. Basta. And on he goes! And he chooses the option of the back pass. Here's Montalivo. Muntari. Here is Montalivo. Now Kaká! Now the chance!
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Christian Zapata. The ball is with Montalivo. Chipped over the defence. Roberto Pereira. Now Merkel. And the ball is given back to the keeper. Muntari. Emmanuelsen. And De Jong. This is very pleasing on the eye. Kaká. Alexander Merkel cuts it out. He's gone for goal. Carried away. That's halted the danger. Roberto Pereira. Deliberate foul. Muriel. Slid out wide. And it's the keeper on the receiving end of the cross. Here is Montalivo. Chipped through over the top. Now Kaká shoots here. Oh, well taken! Could that be the goal that guides them to glory?
Look, that was a truly magical moment, and it was a privilege to sit here and witness it.
A memorable solo effort, that. are the first to strike. Milan.
Oh, look, from experience, I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
It's a low cross. Now he's ready for a shot. No, it's been cut out. And he plays it to the keeper. Here's Emmanuelson. Here's Montari. This could be interesting. Emmanuelson.
Oh, listen, attempts like that really need the perfect contact, but he just...
There is the end of the first period.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
It's a cagey game, this one. Plenty to fascinate the spectators, though. The score is 1-0. And we are off and running again for the next 45 minutes. Milan against Udinese. The ball's with Montari. He's got in.
Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
There's the whistle and the flag's up. Just caught offside there. Here's El Shaarawy. Montolivo, who's set up one goal so far. Now Balotelli. Basta. He plays it through. It's on for him.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Di Natale. Alexander Merkel, and he was obstructed there. Referee gives the free kick. And he has a go! And it's directed clear. Lazzari. Danilo Larangera. Oh, it's been cut out.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Got beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. Danilo Larangera. Pinzi. Hangs onto the ball. Looking to thread it through. It's opened up nicely for him. Oh, that's a goal to remember forever! And how important could that prove to be for Udinese? That is a vintage goal.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
So we resume with the scores back level.
Oh, this is real tit-for-tat stuff. It's difficult to see which one has the drive and determination to come out on top now.
Roberto Pereira. Completely mistimed his tackle. Free kick given. Yep, referee's gone to his pocket. It's a yellow for a fairly careless challenge he didn't really have to make. Could have been another colour too. Certainly some sections of the crowd think red would have been more appropriate. And he goes for it. That had a real sting to it.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Montari. Di Natale. Sends the ball wide. Across, and they get it away. Lazzari. Here's Muntari. Great chance for the counter. Danilo Laranguera. Got it. Here's Balotelli. Christian Zapata. Roberto Pereira. Now El Shaarawy. Knocked out to the space on the wing. The low ball in, and he's got quite a shot on him. A decent chance wasted.
Oh, he could really have put his team in the driving seat by scoring there. Oh, that was such a good chance.
Here is Lazzari. Balotelli. Emmanuelson. The ball's with Muntari. Robinho. Basta makes the interception. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Muntari on the ball. And Emmanuelson. Now Balotelli. Oh my goodness! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. That had real venom to it.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Milan now up by a goal. A fine display of slick passing. No, that won't be finding its target. Here's Muntari. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Abate. The flag stays down. It's an opportunity. Puts it away. That should do it. It really is the ideal time to strike. That goal oozed quality.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo and purpose. It's really enjoyable.
They now lead by 2. And he'll shoot!
That's gone in.
Brilliant! The difference down to 1. Game on. A brace of goals for him now. They kick off only 1 ahead now.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Pinzi. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only 1 goal separating them and just 5 minutes left. They are almost there. Roberto Pereira. Time's running out. Where's he going to play it? Cut out in a promising position. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Silvestre. Muntari. Slides it through. And now the counter-attack. Wants to get this forward. He's latched onto it. A chance. And he'll drive it here. Di Natale. Alexander Merkel. Basta. He takes the opportunity to shoot.
It's a goal.
Oh, it's in! With so little time remaining, it's all square here. It is scintillating to watch.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to...
Fair to say, I think that no one expected this. We are heading for extra time.
Well, for me, this has been real footballing drama. Both sides getting stuck into each other. I think you could feel the spirit in both camps, working flat out until the final whistle. It's good stuff.
The game has been thrust towards extra time in the most cruel of fashions, quite near the end of normal time. Can they pick themselves up and look for the winner now? Montolivo. Muriel. Here's Merkel. Picked off the ball. Montolivo. Emmanuelson. This is lovely passing to watch. Now Balotelli. He can take the shot on here. There's a possibility here for a shot. Oh, that was a fine solo effort.
That's great individual skill he showed in setting himself up for the shot. He was almost rewarded for it handsomely too.
No, not quite.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
No, it's been picked off. Here's Emmanuelson. Here's El Shaarawy. Balotelli. Poor challenge. Free kick given. That challenge has caused tempers to flare, and the referee needs to take some action here. He has to calm things down. And Milan with a set piece. Basta. They're off on the counter. Roberto Pereira. Here's Abate. Here's Christian Zapata. Balotelli. Tries to slide it past the defence. A great ball in, it deserved a better fate. Long ball over the top. It's the end of the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. Some very, very tired legs out there. But the players are going to have to dig in now and find a spark to provide a winning goal here.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And the referee wants words. It's a booking. You can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Strikes it.
Oh, it's in.
What a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. They now lead by 1 goal.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
The ball's with Robinho. And Montari. Looking to carve open the defence. It's come through to him. Could be a chance now. A chance. Maybe now. Chance. It's another miss.
Well, I suppose making the openings is good, but you really have to convert, and that might be their downfall today. Time's against them. At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
Emmanuelson. Tried to play it through. Oh, a crucial intervention. And Abate. And Emmanuelson. The ball's with Muntari. Here's Emmanuelson. Montolivo. Abate. Balotelli. Can he now find a finish? Back off the post. And that brings to a close 120 minutes of football. Prizes don't come much bigger than this Konami Cup, and they've won it. They will never forget the day.